Hayden Hewitt here for Rothwell Audio Products, and today I'm going to be showing you the Switchblade Distortion. In this video we're going to be using a couple of different guitars and settings to give you a broad overview of what the Switchblade is capable of. First of all, let's take a closer look at the pedal itself. As you can see, we've actually kept things quite simple with the Switchblade. Up on the front you've got three pots. You have a volume pot, a gain pot and a tone pot. You also have an LED status indicator and of course our on-off switch, and like all Rothwell pedals, the Switchblade is true bypass. Now what's a particular note with the Switchblade is not only the amount of gain it has, but how it makes that gain. Inside the Switchblade you have three gain stages. These cascade into one another as you raise the overall level of the gain. But it doesn't end there. You see, each of these stages is actually meticulously EQ'd both pre and post to ensure that no matter how much gain you put on there, you keep that tight bottom end, all of the high-end detail without too much in the way of fizz. And perhaps most importantly, you retain that transparency of signal that Rothwell pedals are renowned for. Anyway, let's get the Switchblade plugged in and we'll start off by looking at some of the lower gain tones available. We're going to set the pedal with the volume around 1 o'clock. It's worth mentioning at this point that the Switchblade does have a huge amount of volume on tap should you really want to hammer the front end of an amplifier or boost the general line level of your signal. We're going to have the gain just off the stop and the tone just before noon. As you can probably tell, I've changed over to a Telecaster here. I'm going to run this through the pedal using the settings we just mentioned and then straight into a Fender Hot Rod Deluxe amplifier. Here's our clean sound. And now let's bring in the Switchblade. Okay, let's leave the volume where it is. Let's take the gain up to around 11 o'clock and have the tone set just past the noon point. And this is using the neck pickup on our guitar. Okay, now to get a more classic rock tone with our Switchblade pedal, we're going to leave everything where it was, apart from the gain, which will take up to around the 4 o'clock point. And for this one, we're going to use the bridge pickup on the guitar. As you can hear, even when you're using a guitar like this one, which has pretty low output pickups, there's plenty of gain on tap with the Switchblade. That being said, it will still clean up really nicely using the volume pot. We're going to use the neck pickup now, leave the settings as they were for the last sound, and then I'll turn down the volume pot and you can hear how it cleans up. And now let's switch to a guitar with humbuckers in it and check out some of the higher gain tones from the Switchblade. Okay, to start with, let's try shooting for a rock sound with plenty of high end in there. We're going to have the volume gain where it was, just around the 1 o'clock position. We're going to have the gain just before the noon position, and the tone we're going to wind up to about 230. let's get up to some more hard rock metal kind of tones. For this sound, we're going to again leave the volume where it was because it's around unity. We're going to increase the gain up to around the 3 o'clock point and lower the tone back to just past noon. Okay, now let's dial in an even heavier tone. We'll leave the volume once more where it is. We're going to absolutely dime the gain, and we're going to drop the tone to just below the noon point. And for this one, I've tuned the Wolfgang down to drop D. Okay, that about brings us to the end of this video for the Rothwell Switchblade Distortion. Obviously it'd be impossible for us to cover every tone available from this pedal in such a short period of time, but we do hope we're giving you a broad overview of what the pedal is capable of. Please visit us at our website, which is www.rothwellaudioproducts.co.uk, and on there you can see a full line of our pedals and accessories, as well as use the shop. I've been Hayden Hewitt for Rothwell Audio Products. Thanks for watching.